Welcome to the Three Brothers Grimm, also known as the Family Grimm. I'm Tim Grimm with my niece, Grimm Winter Rose, and we are now going to be doing a segment called Haunted House Reviews. So we just finished The Hill Has Eyes. It's really, really good.
Really good.
Now we actually have three ways of rating the haunted house itself. We have the cheese factor, which we'll be doing by Cheese Wheels, and I'll try to put something down here for you guys to see that. We have devil heads for fear factor, and then we have vials of blood, which are the classic one, but we're using that for gore. So let's first start off with the cheesiness, because it's usually something that people want to know right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you think of it? I mean, was it like really cheesy for you, or was it like not really cheesy at all?
Altogether, Hill Has Eyes really wasn't cheesy, but there were a couple of them that were.
I do agree there wasn't a whole lot of cheese in there, but there was definitely some. If you're a person who likes a lot of like the artistic and like realistic style of it, you're gonna like this. Mm-hmm. But because there has to be at least some cheese to it, to the rating, we're gonna give this 2 wheels of cheese for cheesiness. So very low on the spectrum, like, not a whole lot of cheese. Which honestly is good. It's really good. Let's talk about gore next.
All right.
So
the first thing you guys should know is that it is several haunted houses in one area.
it's actually 4.
Yes. Alright. So the first one we're going to talk about is the failed escape. The first one you go in.
Okay, that one. There wasn't a whole lot of gore to the first one that I saw. I guess for the first one it would maybe be 1, maybe 2 vials of blood for that, for the gore.
And it wasn't really cheesy either.
No, it wasn't.
So 1 cheese.
1 cheese for that one too.
And the fear, it was like a 4 fear. It wasn't
4? Well, I know that you had a problem. Anyone with claustrophobia, and we'll have to mention this. There are 2 spots on the haunted houses where you have to go through inflated corridors. So if you're not a fan of tight spaces, make sure that you have somebody with you to kind of drag you through. I'm not scared of them. However, Cleo is, Winter Rose, sorry. Wow.
So the next one we're going to talk about is the second one, oh wait, no, it's not the second one. It is the Hunger Hollow one.
Hunger Hollows? That one, obviously, gore level, it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. That I'd give like a 5 for gore.
Yeah.
That is
Now, 5 is good.
5 is very good.
5 for everything except cheese.
Yes.
The cheese level was so low. I would say like 1 cheese. It wasn't cheesy at all.
No, I would definitely agree with that. Like literally no cheese in the first one.
The
second one, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the second one was so good. Hunger Hollow is really good. It's kind of like a butcher type thing, but with human meat. Yep. So it's obviously going to be really gory and everything like that.
Absolutely. Fear factor.
Ooh, that one. I'd probably say it was a 4. And we are really good horror fans, so 4 is going to be...
4 is going to be a very common thing for us personally because of the fact that we are such horror fans and we love haunted houses, not a whole lot of things are going to scare us. In fact, actually, the whole thing, I was laughing my head off just having a whole bunch of fun. Yeah, if you're a major horror fan, you're going to probably deem this as maybe a 4, maybe even lower for you. But because there is a waiver on it for being scared, we are adding 2 automatically for the fact that it is technically 18 plus.
Right.
So
he was basically harassing clowns the whole time in one of them.
That was the last one. We'll get to that one.
Alright, so the next one we should talk about is the clown one.
Okay, which we just talked about a little bit.
Yeah, so that's basically one area with the inflated corridors. You basically, if you've got claustrophobia like me, you should probably have someone to help you through that, or else you're going to feel really trapped.
Yeah, absolutely. In that one, there's basically a maze of curtains, but all the curtains look the same. So you just I'm not going to tell you which way to go because even I don't remember anymore. But, I mean, You're gonna like it. You are absolutely going to love it. Was there any other ones, or was that, because there was technically 4 of them?
Yes, there was the containment one, which was the first one.
Okay,
Containment's the first one.
Okay, so that was our bad. Containment was the first one. That one, again, like the whole thing didn't have like a whole lot of cheese to it, so it was actually very, very good.
The first one was amazing.
Oh my gosh, it was really, really good.
Like,
so
okay, so these people would come up to you and we would have conversations with them a little bit, and then they'd have us go because they didn't want conversations, obviously.
yeah, they also don't want you taking pictures either, so don't bother asking.
Yeah, a lot of them shook their heads no or said no.
So unfortunately, we don't really have any pictures to show you guys.
I've got a few, but not of people.
Exactly. So we're gonna try to putting those, you know, either as a thumbnail or, you know, as a kind of periodically through the video. So all in all, I'd give this haunted house 2 cheese wheels for the entirety. I'd give it about
5 scare.
5 scare.
It was really good. The haunted houses were really good.
Honestly, I'd say 4 for scare. I was thinking more about blood, but probably about 4 or 5 for blood.
5 for blood, because
5 for blood. Okay. There was a lot of blood. And
there is one part that might make you a little sensitive. There is a satanic ritual part.
Yeah,
where you go into a satanic church, and basically they put a hood over your head.
I didn't necessarily feel comfortable with that myself, though I wore it anyways, as it was part of the aesthetic. Yes. People won't necessarily like that. If you don't like that, I mean, you can probably let them know that. But I mean, otherwise, throughout the whole thing, while I had that hood on, I was just like, I don't feel comfortable with this.
I read the waiver, and it said that they will be putting something over your head, and that if you don't like it, just kind of deal with it, I guess. There's a rope that leads you by, and they yell at you for peeking.
Yeah, she got yelled at.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
No, you did. It was the girls
us.
behind us. My bad. So yeah, the girls behind us started peeking, so they got yelled at.
Yeah, so if you don't like satanic rituals and all that, it's a really good part. But like, if you
it's very small though. It's like the very last part of the 3rd one. So
yes, it's where you go. It's the last part. And then you go into the clowns.
You take the chairlift. For those of you who have been skiing before, it's one of those.
It's called the fear lift, but yeah.
But it's basically a ski lift that they've coined the fear lift, but they lift you into fear. It's
really good. If you're into horror, this is good.
Oh, we would definitely recommend this one quite a bit.
Oh yeah. There's one part that's called Camp Crystal, like, what was it, Ridge?
Yeah, Camp Crystal Ridge.
And there was dead bodies, but, like, they're fake, obviously. Yeah. And I was pretty mad. They kind of, like, copied the style off of Camp Crystal Lakes one, but, like, I guess they were supposed to do that.
Yeah, from Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So, obviously you can't rip completely off of that, otherwise that would get copyright issues.
Right. So basically, for Friday the 13th, I think they made that camping area Camp Crystal Lake for last year.
Okay. So honestly, this has been my 2nd time going to The Hill Has Eyes. This has been her 1st. We both totally enjoyed it and highly recommend it.
Oh yeah.
The overall score, we're gonna do an overall score for these as well. Obviously, the blood and the gore adds up to it, and the cheese takes away. So we have, what was it, 5 for blood. We had 4 for fear. That makes 9, and we had 2 for cheese, making this a 7.
Which is very good.
It's very good. I mean, obviously, you're gonna have like some cheese to it, which takes away from it. But I mean, a 7 out of like 10, I guess, which honestly some people might think that is not very good, but it's over 50%, which darn means good.
Yeah, we're in his car right now, so if you see the steering wheel, that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, we legit just got done with it like 9 minutes ago, and we enjoyed it so much.
Really good. Highly recommended.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Oh,
we can't stress that enough. Go there.
Here's if you guys want to know where it is, it's in Franklin. It's legit the giant skiing hill. If you see a Hampton Inn hotel across a pick and save area, That's basically where you go.
Well, we also have to let them know it is in Wisconsin. The Hills Have Eyes is in Wisconsin, so you guys have to go there to see it. So anyways, this has been Tim Grimm of the Three Brothers Grimm and Grim Winter Rose, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Tim Grimm of the Three Brothers Grimm. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode of the Hills Have Eyes. The Hill Has Eyes review. Sorry. If this is a segment you guys enjoy, we are going to try to do more of these episodes. Unfortunately, I did end up recording this episode like the 28th of September and meant to get it out to you guys sooner, but there was a problem with editing. So there is going to be this next weekend, the first weekend in October, where we haven't gone to any haunted houses. We're going to try to continue this. If you guys don't want to continue this, leave a comment in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!